past past 3 years, I remember. Do you remember John Lord?
Yeah, I remember you told me about him. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
John Lord, he was the teacher, right?
yeah, he was a teacher. He was
Yeah.
from the graphic design. He was like one of the heads for that.
Yeah. Okay, I remember.
Very wise, and I remember like I told him I was gonna go to Korea, and because one of the things was like I felt like I needed to leave, because a man can't become a man if he doesn't ever leave his home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said other than you when I said other people, because you were actually doing something with your life other than getting a warehouse job and saying that you didn't have time. You traveled the world. You gained experience, which is why I never talk shit to you about not being around as my friend, because you're
Mm.
doing you and living your life, and there's nowhere, you know what I mean. I could never put you down for that, even though I was jealous. But you know, go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, thank you, bro. I appreciate
Mm,
that, man. And, it's just been an actual like such a journey. And John Laura said like you know I remember he told me like in the end like it's I remember it was kind of like alluding to the fact that running away, like it's not going to change, you know what I mean? Like, but
yeah.
I still feel like I still needed to do that. And what was my mindset was much more of me being financially stable and also just kind of like just really just leaving, just seeing something new. And then after the whole incident that happens,
Yeah.
and really, actually, my ex-girlfriend Veronica, the one who when we broke up, man, that just led me. This year has been like the highest high and the lowest low of my life. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. I
Never
can.
have never ever since never have I felt suicidal
Yeah.
as a grown adult, other than this year. And it's scary to say, but sometimes I have those moments where it's like if I dwell too much on it, it comes back up.
Yeah.
But I kind of learned to walk with it now
Yeah.
and to smile about it, and rather to live in regret, rather to live with contentment of saying, I'm happy that I got to meet her, and
Mm.
for a moment in time we were in love, and that's what it was, just a moment in time. We our lives aligned, and but I think the great thing about it was, she didn't go to college, right? And she grew up in a single parent home, and she grew up in like the ghetto of Las Vegas. And you know what? Like she used to party and all, but for 7 years, man, she was just following, just doing digital marketing, like hosting events. And she had her ups and downs, and like she wasn't getting set, like. But now, like she's doing big stuff now. Now she's like traveling to Europe and going all over the country. And to me, it was a sign of, Greg, I could have I could have got her if I just continued to do what I loved. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was literally almost the exact same person I am. She loved like she was all about like conservationism, like all about like healthy living. You know
Uh.
what I mean? She had very high standards, very one of the best networkers. Everyone in Las Vegas knew her. I thought I knew a lot of people in California. No, bro, like she knows everybody, and she's like really dorky. She loves video games and like and anime and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just everything. The dream girl. When she when she was asleep, bro, she was the most beautiful when she had no makeup on. You know what I mean? Like,
You should
yeah,
write
I
a
was like,
book, bro. You should write a romance novel.
oh man,
You're
and
always
like
such a romantic.
I've been writing a lot of spoken word because these emotions are so strong, and I need to turn them into something that people can connect with. Because man, like it even gets me emotional just even thinking about it.
Yeah.
But now what I see is I look at things long, 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 long term.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with another girl for like another 10 years
Bro,
because I'm not gonna find another girl like
there's
that for a long time.
yeah, yeah.
But what I need to do is I avoided building my character fell through the cracks,
Mm.
and she saw that,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
she needed a man who was sure,
Consistent.
and I was delusional thinking that financial security would provide that. But in reality, it's who I am deep down inside. So honestly, bro, like this next 10 years,
Fuck.
those Gary V, I'm not even bro, this year I just want to be with family and friends. I don't want to travel. Europe is beautiful, but
Yeah.
no, I'm still unhappy there.
Yeah.
Like what I mean? In the end, Europe, all I kept thinking about was I wish she was here with me.
Yeah.
Hey, 'cause I don't care about the cathedral is beautiful. Don't
Turn
get
it
me wrong.
off. Go in the
The,
room.
the,
Go
the,
ahead.
the cathedral is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But in the end, this is something that I would want to experience with someone very special, such as her. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And then I realized, my grandmother's in her situation.
Mm.
My grandmother's not getting any younger, and she's one of my heroes. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
should be there for her. My sister's going through depression. You know what I mean? I need
Mm.
to be there for her. I haven't seen my family and my friends for damn near 3 years. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
no, now like I need to go back. And what I'm planning on doing is for this year, I'm gonna stay with my grandmother, be her caregiver for the next 6 months. If she and when she leaves to Seattle, I'm gonna go see my dad. He's in Idaho. Stay with him. Probably like I want to learn how to, I don't know, like learn how to ride horses. I practiced shadow boxing this morning. You know what I mean? I'm learning how to jump rope. Now I'm just like learning just these just I'm cooking a lot more often. You know what I mean? I'm working on my art. I'm not, to me, money isn't important. I just need the time. I just need the time to focus on myself, to write. I want to see my friends, but I have to be there for my mom, for my grandmother. But anyone who wants to come visit, they're down. Um, and for the next 10 years, man, it's like I need to really focus on me. And then when I had that meeting with Deshaun and Tommy, two things happened. One thing was we were all in the same position. We all recognized the one thing, the secret to life is do what you love, don't stop.
Well, that's
Second
one.
one was the second one was uh they were they reminded me of my value.
Of your what?
Of my value, because I forgot my value.
Of the value
I
that you
forgot.
bring?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they were just, dude, the whole night when we were out, they just kept talking about me. They're like, "Oh, Greg is like, he's done this," and it's like, man, like, you know, it's my friends and my family is what kept me alive.
And
Because
that's why I get so fucking mad at everybody, man. Because nobody values friends and family.
mm,
Only when it's too late. Only when something bad has already happened. Only when you just have a little bit of time left. It's like, why? We all know these anecdotal stories. We all
mm,
know about the guy on his deathbed. We all know. We all know the
mm,
fucking story. We all know it ain't about the paper chase. It ain't about the career. It's about
yeah,
family and friends. And that's the
right,
number one thing that I've been talking about for the past 5 years
mm,
since I started podcasting, man.
mm,
Family and friends matter the most. They're the most important thing. Chasing paper, you can get money anytime. I could go get a job doing something I don't like and get money. I could.
yeah.
But
Oh,
look at the
oh
grand
man,
scheme. I mean, just read the Bible, read Ecclesiastes, and tell me what there is in this world other than cherishing family and friends, the bonds that you create. Like,
mm,
it's like I'm right there with you, man. I'm going on 3 years now single, the longest ever in the history of my entire life. I've never been single this long. I haven't had sex in almost a year.
oh my god.
I haven't. You know
Hey,
me,
bro,
Greg.
I'm about to join you, bro. I'm
You
about to
know me,
join you
Greg.
right now.
You
I'm about to
know
hop on the ship.
you know how I used to do it, man. It was
Yeah, yeah,
nothing
of
to me.
course.
Now it's hard because you know how you said you thought it was about money.
Mm,
Well, in the beginning, I thought in the beginning of my transformation of
mm,
healing, you know, I thought it was, I need to get a job. I need to man up, right? So
yeah,
that's when I
yeah.
started cleaning pools, and that's when I started fixing my mind. And then once I started fixing my mind, the money wasn't important to me because this year was just like you said, a high peak. I had the highest peak this year. I was earning over $1,000 a week. I was making
Um,
money this year, bro. I was
yeah.
making money this year, and then just like that, it was taken away from me. And when it was taken
Same.
away from me, when it was taken
Oh,
away from me, I came the week, 2 weeks before I lost my job. My mother bailed on me. My mother told me she refuses to help me anymore, so I gave Jude back to Ruby, right? And
mm,
then a week later, I lose my job, and then 2 weeks later, Ruby loses. She's homeless. And then like a week after I lose my job, my truck's transmission goes out. So I was like, all right, so the one good thing that I can do right now, other than being by myself, I can have my son in my house,
mm,
right?
mm,
But I don't have no money. I can't go anywhere. I can't like I chew tobacco. I smoke weed. I have been tobaccoless. I have been weedless. Like the only thing that I have to subdue my anxiety and my depression is this hash oil that I made myself from my own, like,
from
and
your plants?
I don't what
From your
Yeah,
plants.
from my plants, from the trimmings. It's
Mm,
from the trimmings. Um,
okay.
but I know what you're talking about, man. Like that feeling of suicide. Like I don't tell people this a lot at all. I even go to therapists. I try to go to therapy now, but
Mm,
the last time I went to a therapist, I kind of lied. They ask you, do you think about killing yourself? That is the number one thought on my mind. Every single day of my life, there is not a day in my life that goes by where I don't think I'd probably be better off dead right now. There is
mm,
not. And it's like, I don't know what to do. I can't reach out to Naomi. Like I want to be like I wanted to try to start dating her again. That door is closed for her. I don't even know if I can be her friend like cuz she doesn't think I can see her. I see her for who she is and how like her nuance, the little walls that she puts up, her polite mannerisms that aren't necessarily truthful. You know what I mean? They're just mannerisms so that conflict doesn't arise in the moment.
mm.
And the one thing that I don't want in this world is like the one thing God has given me. And it's loneliness and solitude.
Mm.
And I'm trying to I don't know what to do with it, man, because I can't record. Like I could create a vlog with my son. I could create a YouTube channel for my son and have Nerf battle wars and do all these things, but
Mm.
it's not in my heart anymore. Whatever that was that gave me that get up and go, that whatever it was, the no excuses, that hustle more, I don't feel it anymore. Like
Oh
it's
man.
not in
Oh
me.
my God. That's the worst. Oh my God.
And I've just been sitting around, man. Like I'm worried, dude. Like I don't know how to defeat this. And like honestly, well, I do know how to defeat this, but I don't know how to go about it. I don't
Mm.
like honestly the only way to defeat this is to surround myself with other individuals and work towards something. There's that ain't gonna happen.
Hey man. Um. I mean, like, what is your work schedule right now?
I don't have a work schedule, Greg. Are you listening?
Oh.
I do nothing.
Oh. But I thought I was like, well, he has to have something. I don't
I
know.
do nothing. I sit right here in this chair and stare at these monitors, and then like I'll get like cabin fever. I'll go outside, stand in the sunlight for a few minutes, and come back inside. I've legit became a recluse, man.
You know what, man? It's crazy because over time, when you take those Myers-Briggs tests, your personality changes because you aren't always going to. You evolve, you change.
Yeah,
I think a lot of, me and Deshaun, like, bro, I'm super introvert. I mean, I know how to socialize,
yeah.
but if it were my day, I prefer to just honestly, bro,
You're more of
I
an
just want to
assertive
stay
introvert.
home. I just want to stay home and work on things that I know that I need to be working on in terms of whether it's my art, whether it's writing, whether it's little, I don't know, like little things that I wish that I learned when I was younger, like riding a bike. I want to learn like simple things now. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like
it's not
that I wish I
necessarily that
learned as
you
a
want to
kid.
learn. I don't even think it's the fact that you want to learn. I think you just want to do.
Yeah, or just grow. I just want to grow.
Yeah, and the only way you can grow is by doing.
Yeah,
And it's like
exactly.
I keep
Mm-hmm.
telling people that, like, dude, I could have this GSMH could have been a serious thing. I could have been making serious money on this if
Mm-hmm.
people stuck to it.
Mm-hmm.
This I have been doing talk shows since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
If see my thing is I need someone. Like when I first started, it was like a couple of people here and there they would come, and then it kind of died down a little bit. Then Fredo and Clicks came, and then we had a good run for about almost 2 years. We had a solid run. I was getting
Mm-hmm.
like 6,000 downloads a month. All we needed was 14,000 more, and we could have started earning paychecks. But
Mm-hmm.
they quit. I
And you
cannot
just
find people who are interested in things, that are willing to do things for years on end for free. That's
uh,
where like the only way like you can earn money with your art or your raps is if you do it for free for years
yeah,
consistently. It's
yeah,
the only way it works.
yeah.
Nobody wants to do anything for free consistently. Even if it's something you love. Even if it's something you love, you will put something you love on the back burner to take care of something else that is less important to you.
Mm.
Everybody does it. It's just like I don't understand why. Why do we do that? Why do we tell ourselves that that's what we have to do? We do that because we don't want to be judged. We don't want to feel like losers who can't
Yeah,
pay their
grandma. Yeah,
bills.
come in. Huh? What's up? Are you going with? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Hey, bro, can I call you back when I get home?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do little errands right now.
All right, for sure. All right, man.
Okay. Say I'll send you this recording though. Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Okay. I'll
All right.
send you this recording, and then when I get home, I'll message you, and then I'll call you back. Okay.
All right, cool beans, bro. Talk to you
All right,
later.
bro. Keep
Bye.
that thought. Write down that thought too, so we just talk so that we could go back onto that. Okay.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
All right. Peace.
Yeehaw, motherfucker. Oh, ooh. All right. So that was it. That's my boy Greg. We met in, where did we meet? I'm so dumb sometimes. We met in college. We went to the Art Institute together. He was the like class clown. Like, he didn't give a fuck when we were in school. He was always stoned, always ditching class. It never made sense to me. And then shortly, about half a year into the first semester, I decided to go into the dorms, and he was my roommate. Throughout that whole time, and then even afterwards, we became roommates in the trailer park before I moved back into this house. He actually saved my life the first time I tried to kill myself. He's the one who found me, and he's my son's godson, godfather now, and all that. So hopefully I can get some more conversations going. But all right, peace.